Good day, everyone. Welcome to my YouTube channel once again. If you haven't subscribed, like, and click the notification button, you can quickly do that right away. So, in this class, I'll be teaching you how to use Pixel Lab to design Twitch gaming logo and banner design. So there are a few requirements that you will need to design your Twitch logo, and the requirements includes: number one, the client's color of preference. But basically, you should always ask for 2 colors of preference. Then you can then add one more color to balance up the design, making 3 colors on your design. Then the second requirement is the image to be on the logo design. You ask your clients to provide the image that they want you to use for their design. Some clients might take an high quality picture of themselves and send it for you to use, while some may send you an image, and while some may ask you to source for an image. So in this class I will show you how to basically source for high quality images that really gives your design in very nice look. So that's the second requirement. You ask your clients to provide the image to be on their design. And the third requirement is the name to be on their logo. You ask the clients to provide the name to be on their logo. And then the last requirement, but this will be for Twitch banner, yes, and that is the social media handles that the client is using. If the client is on Instagram, ask him to let you know, on Facebook, on Twitter, and so on and so forth, not their basic name on the channel, the social media handles that such client is using. So those are the 4 requirements needed to have your Twitch logo and banner design. But in this class will first focus on how to design high quality Twitch logo design. So after you've had all the requirements provided for you, now let's assume that the client asks you to source for a particular image. Now let's assume the image of a man who is riding a bicycle, and who is riding a bike, and yes, and if he gives you a color preference of orange and green, then this is how you go about sourcing for your images. I will give us several methods with which you can use to source for our high quality images. And the first one is you can use Meta AI, WhatsApp Meta AI, and then you can also use some website like FreePic, OpenArt AI, but the ones that I'll be using in this class is WhatsApp Meta AI and OpenArt.ai. So, and how do you prompt these AIs to give you what you really want? I'll show you an example now. So now this is my WhatsApp Meta AI. This is my WhatsApp Meta AI. Then I just give it a prompt. I think I've sourced for a particular image here. And that's what this class is basically about. So I said high quality 3D image of a man on ghost bike on an helmet, colors with orange and green. Now why am I saying orange and green? My client has given me the requirement that the color should be orange and what? Orange and green. Then he asked me to make use of the image of a man on a bike. Image of a man on a bike. So I prompt the AI by saying high quality 3D image of a man on ghost bike on an helmet, colors with orange and green. Now if it doesn't give you what you really want, then you can say more. See here, when I said more, it gives me what I don't even want at all. So you can say more, you can say more, you can say more. I can rephrase your prompt. You can rephrase your prompt. So that it gives you, so the stuff that it's giving me here, I've already gotten what I needed, which is this exact one. So you can rephrase your prompt to have your specific image. So I've gotten my image. Now one of the things that makes it so amazing is that I prompt the AI with the color preference orange and green. So what you're going to do is you just save the image, then you up in your another method you can use to generate your image is going to OpenArt openart.ai/create. Yeah. Now in openart.ai, what you have to do is sign up an account. And once you sign up an account, you'll be given 40 credits. That's 40 coin. And once you've exhausted the coin, you have to go for the paid plan. So what I usually do is, once I've exhausted my 40 coin, I open up another account using another Gmail. I have several Gmails on my device, so I open another account with another Gmail. So you just come here, see that prompt. Let me use the same I use for WhatsApp Meta AI. Let me use it here, and let's see what it gives us. So let me just copy this prompt. Let me copy the prompt and then use it on Meta AI, on openart.ai. So now I say high quality 3D image of a man on ghost bike on an helmet, colors with orange and green. Now when you scroll down here, it says if a number of images, it will generate 2 images, and I think it will take 2 coin as well. Thereabouts 2 credits will be charged, yeah, for 2 images. So I can ask it to give me more than 2 images. So let's see what we have. So it's loading. Yeah, see what I have now. So I'm not so pleased with what openart.ai is giving me, but I've always used openart.ai and I'm always amazed with the high quality images they give me. But due to this prompt, and I really love it. So, but I'll be going with that one which Meta AI provided. So what's the next thing you do? Now the next thing I usually do is I also want to get my own background. My background, you could see I've even gotten my background here before. And what was my prompt? This was the prompt I used on openart.ai. This was the prompt I used. I said a smoky, or the image of a smoky background with orange and green color. And I may add tick. The reason why I'm adding tick is because I want to, because it has provided me several results before that were so light. So your prompt will also be from your experience, from what the AI has provided for you in past times. So a smoky background with orange and green color, then I say tick. So I will also do this on Meta AI as well. So let me just let me ask it to give me 2 examples. I may ask it to give me 3, 4, 5 and so on and so forth, but let's just request for 2 for now. Now see what it provides for me now. I may use any of these 2, but it is these ones that it has provided for me. I think I did it yesterday. So I chose this one. So because this is what I'm choosing, so once I click on it, it will allow me to download it. So once I click, then I come to this download icon here. Then yeah, not to download it can even download multiple files at a time. So once I click download, it's already on my device right away. So the next thing I'm going to do now is to come into my Pixel app and import those downloads. Yeah, so now, but the first thing you have to do is you have to choose your design size. You come up here, this 3-dotted icon, come to image size, and then the image size for Switch logo is 800 by 800. So that's the image size. Then you come up here from gallery, and then you select the image, mark OK. You see this guy is having a watermark, so because it is having watermark, what I am going to do first is to go and remove the background before uploading it here. You can use remove.bg, but I saw yesterday, I guess the remove.bg site was kind of down, so I tried another website which is removal.ai. Removal.ai will help you to remove your background, the background of your image, without the image losing its quality. So I will always suggest we use removal.ai. So it removes the background, it's loading, it will remove the background perfectly without the image losing quality. So, and once it's done, you just download the image. And beautiful enough, it has removed the Meta AI's watermark. So details. So it's downloading this image. Yeah, it has downloaded the image for me. So that's the one I will go and upload on my Pixel Lab. Let me delete this one. So I have the one without background. See, it has even removed the watermark. So, and the image is still of high quality. So the next thing that I'm going to do now is to import the background I got from openart.ai. You can also use the same prompt for WhatsApp Meta AI to get your background. Now, can I mark it? I have this is my background. Then you just resize it to fill up the screen. Resize it to fill up the screen. So then you come here, you long press this and take this up so that it comes above the background. Now the next thing that I would like to do now is to write a text, the name that my client asked me to use on the design. Then I'll come here at the top left hand corner, text. Then I enlarge it. Then I click on this, then edit. So the name that I'll be using is so the name my client asked me to use is Death Rider. So Death Rider. Now you can click on this to make it a two-letter. Now next thing I'm going to do here now is to give this text a color, a stroke, and then change the font. Those are the basic things I want to do right now on this text. Now the first thing I would like to do is to change the font. Then I scroll to my left. This is font here. Now I will show us few ways we can use to get fonts Pixel Lab. Now fonts, these are Pixel Lab's fonts. These are fonts that I can find naturally on the Pixel Lab application. And fonts, these are the ones that I uploaded by myself. And where do I get those fonts? And recent are the fonts that I've used, maybe my last design, my two last designs and all. Now how do you import fonts to Pixel Lab? You go to darkfonts.com. So on darkfonts.com you have several kinds of fonts that you can use. So all the fonts available are listed here: cartoon, comic, groovy, and so on and so forth. Now once you've gotten the font that you are really looking for, let's assume is this Happy Monday font you really want to use, then you just come to this right hand side, you tap on download, then it will directly download to your device. It's loading currently, so you see downloading file downloaded. So you may open it. Once you open it, to take it to where you have your file. Let's download this Dragon Hunter as well. You click on download, and once it's downloaded details, then you open it. After opening the file, now it is currently as a zip file. It has been downloaded as a zip file, and we cannot use it as a zip file. We must extract it. Yeah, now you see it now. Dragon Hunter, Happy Monday, and thereabouts. Now, so if you have several fonts that I want to download, you just download them. Then you open, after downloading the last one, then you open the last one downloaded. Now, like this Dragon Hunter now, I click on it. These are just ads, and so the ads. Then you can see extract. I click on extract. You can just give it a name, DRG, any name you want. Congratulations friends, you've completely extracted your file. This is open file. Now this is the DRG font which I've extracted. Then you back it, then come to Happy Monday. You click on Happy Monday, extract, click on extract, HP, just give it any name that you want. This one's are just, yeah, you have also extracted it. Now coming back to your Pixel Lab, coming back to your Pixel app, after coming to my font, then click on the plus icon, then scroll down to zip extracted. Yeah, so you see the HPM that I extracted, you see the DRG that I extracted. Let's assume is the HPM font I wanted to use. I just click on it, then I mark the Happy Monday and I'll click add selected. So can you see it down here, Happy Monday? It has added the font for me. Now let's say it's the other font that I want to use. Then I come to zip extractor, extracted DRG. I imported the add selected. So I also have the Dragon Hunter font. So that's how I import all these fonts on my Pixel app. That's also how you get yours done as well. So you can definitely download any zip extractor or application on your phone so as to be able to extract the font. So let me try this Dragon Hunter font and see if it's going to be. I'm not going to use it. I'm not going to, and it looks kind of good, but let me check for another. Let me use this Vampire Wars. Let me see this. No. Yeah, I would like to use this Axie Welder. That's what I would like to use. Yes, I really love the text, the way the texts are. Yeah, so you just make it smaller. After making it smaller, then you just make sure the image is well centered, and then as well make sure the text is also well centered. So now what I'm going to do now is I want to add color to this text. I've added fonts. I want to add color. I want to add stroke and make a few design on the text. That's one of the things that really bring out the beauty of your design. Yeah, so now this image, I want to try to make sure that the image and the text really start from same point and end at same point. It makes, okay, if you don't want to be mistakenly dragging this background the way I'm doing now, you just come here, you come to the top here, and then this is the background, then you lock it so it won't be moving anyhow again. So what I want to do now is I want to change the color and the color of this text, and as well stroke it. So but due to my own device, or probably due to the Pixel app that I'm using, which is Pixel app Plus, I won't be able to add any color to this text if I don't give it at least a curve. I don't know the reason why for that, but I've got to do it. So I've added a curve to the text. Now I can come to color and add my color of choice. Now what to determine the color that I will also add are the color preferences. Now don't forget that my clients asked me to use green and orange color, so the color that I am adding my own is black. So I'll make the color black. Now I have to add stroke to this color, so I'll come to stroke. Now the stroke I will add is either orange or green. Yes, the stroke I'm going to add is either orange or green. This is green, while this is the orange I would like to use. Now let me use green here. Let me use this green. Then I'll just increase the stroke width. So now what I will have to do after this, so I think I used 13. Now I will have to duplicate this text. I'll have to copy it, and that's duplicate. So I'll place it on the same text. Then I'll change the stroke for the one I duplicated. I'll change the stroke color for the one I duplicated. So I'll change the stroke color to orange. For the duplicated one, I'll change the stroke color to orange. So I change the stroke color to orange. Then I'll now also change the stroke size. I'll change the stroke size. Now, what I would like to do now is I want to bring the one with orange stroke. I want to bring it down. And I want to increase the stroke. Yes, I want to increase the stroke. Yes, I think I love it this way. Yeah, so now before I think I love this, and before I merge the two texts together, I quickly want to duplicate one of it and just keep it somewhere. I want to duplicate it and just keep it somewhere, make it invisible somewhere. Yeah, it's for some reasons which you get to know later on. Yeah, no, I would like to merge these two texts together now. Come here and merge the two texts together. Yeah, so I've merged the text together. Now the next thing I would like to do right now is that I want to merge the text and the image together. If it's looking kind of too big, I will have to adjust that. Yeah, so now what I want to do now is I want to merge the text and the image together. So come here and then, are you sure you want to merge selected object? Okay, so I've oh no, okay, I didn't end up merging this together for me. Yeah, so I've merged but the bike and the text are not yet well aligned, so I'll quickly back it and then quickly do that. I want to make sure this end meets and this end meets as well. Yes, I love it now. So I can go ahead to merge this together now. So I've merged this together. I'll just make sure it is now well centered. So I have now as it is like this, I'm good with my logo design. But as per Mascot, as per Twitch Mascot design, if you go and check other samples of Twitch Mascot designs, you would see that now you click on this one, then you copy, you duplicate it. The duplicated one, you make it extra large. Then what you do is you come here, you take the smaller one above. Now what you are going to do is the one you've taken above, you just lock it so that your ends won't be moving it anyway. Now the one that's behind, that's the one we are touching right now. Then you just make it more larger, whichever way you would want, probably like this. Then you have to reduce the opacity. Yeah, now after reducing the opacity, you won't want this down part to really visible. What you are going to do is you will add mask. If you really know how to use mask, then you know how to find your way around it. So the mask just helps us to make some parts of our design invisible. Any part of the mask. Now this is out, meaning that any part of the mask, or select the selected object, any part of the mask outside the selected object won't be visible. But when I pick in, any part of the mask inside the selected object will not be visible. So that's what I'm having here now. Then I just mark it. So I still want to make the image a little larger. Yeah, let me just make it a little smaller. Then yeah, here we go. So here we go. Most mascot gaming designs, this is how you have them. You have one larger that is faded behind, while the one smaller which is unfaded, you have it above. So let me just try. If I increase the opacity a little, it's gonna make it more sense. It's gonna make more sense. Just make sure it is kind of faded. So now here we go. We are done with our design. Now what we are left with now is saving your design. You can just come up here, and if you save as image, then come to this icon, ultra, save to gallery. It's saving this design on your mobile phone. But if you come here again and save as project, and let me just name it DTR. Now saving as project will save this design on your Pixel Lab, whereby by the time you come to your project, to my project here, you'll find this particular design there. So that is that about your Twitch Mascot gaming logo design. So don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment, and as well click the notification button for you to get notified whenever I drop other videos here. Peace.